Hello everyone, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. It's finally time! OWC season is here, and we're going to be kicking off the biggest tournament of the year here shortly with the Qualifier Pool Showcase. Glad to see everyone here once again. I'm Azer. We're going to be doing this one more time. Today I'm going to be joined by a bunch of people from the pooling team, most of which will be familiar. Let's see who's here. Well, how's it going, Chiv?
Hey everyone, welcome back. Hope you guys are excited after last year's OWC. We've got a lot in store this year for you guys. Hopefully some really interesting stuff, but I'm really excited.
We've of course got Dada as well.
Me and Chiv, much like the famous problem, one of us only tells lies, one of us only tells the truth. I hope I'm the one who tells the truth, but if Chiv is the one who tells the truth, then I guess, hi. This Mappool showcase is going to be very fun, and I hope everybody is excited for every map, and I hope we can surprise you in a positive way.
And we've also got someone else from the pooling team that's going to be casting a showcase for the first time here. Maybe people are going to be familiar with Wixinator. Hello.
Hello. I'm really excited to finally commentate a showcase after last year. The pools look really good this year. I'm shaking from excitement. I'm so excited to show you guys.
No, she's shaking because someone is holding a figurative gun to her head if she doesn't praise it.
Well,
It's not me.
not
Alright, we've also got Fire Rage here, who's a quite recent addition, but I think everyone should also be pretty familiar with who you are. Hello.
Good morning. It is 11 a.m. We live
It's
on the
peak
west
time.
coast of America. Welcome. I'm a relatively recent addition to the Mappool team, so I'm just going to be reacting to what I see for the most part. I have not seen this qualifiers pool at all. I've seen the other ones, but not this one at all.
That's right. We got a blind set of eyes on the pool showcase for now. But before we get into that, let's actually talk about a couple of the very few changes that we're doing this year. Usually I like to do this little segment where we talk about what's different. But realistically, I mean, not much different this year, right? In terms of pooling, we kind of had a pretty winning formula last year, so we just kind of decided to refine it, add some new people, right? So
Yeah, there's not much of a difference in actual pooling, but there is a difference in some of the rules. Like, double bans have finally been kind of brought back into the fold, and also, like, we have a couple of different changes. I actually forgot what they were.
yeah, I don't think we really have much. I think for the most part, we kind of are doing the same thing. Just a lot more, a lot more of a refined process. Last year we were still kind of transitioning to a different team of people, and now we mostly stuck with the same people, but added some people in the areas we were missing, right? So I think it's going to be a pretty similar experience that you can expect in terms of the pools from last year.
Just a quick side note, I know we have this, like, fun back and forth every year, but the qualifier pools, we want to preface this showcase by saying they're the closest thing we'll get to slot pooling for the rest of the tournament. Like, these qualifier pools are basically slot pooled for a couple of decent reasons, one of them being that we want to have people, like, be able to know how good a team is at a certain skill set, like, just by looking at their qualifiers results, and hopefully they'll be accurate, right? So, but also, like, we can't really, like, get all the skill sets, like everything you'd see in a slot pool, because the qualifier pools is a little bit smaller. So a couple of the maps are not going to be like 100% defined. That's by design, but a lot of the maps are going to be like kind of very the skill sets are going to be very clearly defined, at least.
Yeah, it should be pretty
So,
familiar.
For those who aren't familiar, qualifiers this year, of course, like last year, is going to be full custom, and it's going to be all featured artists. So hope you guys enjoy. And partially the reasoning why things seem more simplistic is because part of the nature of moving away from slot pooling is it allows you to pool cooler, like, maps that didn't originally fit into pooling structure. So that's what we're trying to explore. So you'll see some things that are still maybe not super conventional in this pool, but for the general part, it should be pretty chill.
We've also got a couple of other changes. I'm sure people are going to be familiar with the I guess the expansion of the rank range that's eligible to play in the tournament. So we're going to be seeing a lot of new people play, but also a lot of new places entirely that have never played in any World Cup before. 65 teams this year. We're going to have to somehow squeeze that down to 32 qualifying teams still. So that's going to be pretty interesting to see who gets through. I think there's a lot of new potential options that maybe we're not expecting.
That's the other big one. We lowered the rank limit, right? So a lot of new teams, a lot of new players, a lot of teams that could never actually get a roster that we're gonna be seeing for the first time here, and hopefully that's exciting.
For sure. And of course, some people have already noted that the other big change, double ban, is now gone. Kind of an outdated rule at this point, so we for sure made it that, with these fluctuating pools, this rule is no longer. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, and then I guess one last quick thing. I think one of the only changes actually we've done with regards to pooling is just, usually in the past couple of years we'd invite a set amount of mappers and then we'd just hand them a couple things to do. I think we're approaching it a little bit differently here. We've invited a lot more mappers. There are, last year I think we had 71 and now we're at 90. So a lot of mappers are going to be doing single projects or a lot of collaborations. There's going to be a lot of variety and diversity, and I think that's really all thanks to a lot of interest shown by mappers in general to participate in the World Cup. We had 269 mapper applications to make some content for us here. So before we get into anything, I just want to thank everyone that wanted to participate. It's been fun. I think we've got some great stuff cooking for you guys, and I think before we get started, anything else you want to say?
I think we're good to go. Hope you guys are excited. We'll have a good time.
Enough talk.
Everyone's been waiting for everyone to stop.
Let's just let it go. Let's just send it.
All right, well, let's get right into it then. We've got a Nomad 1 from Adipir as well, which is also a new mapper. To the World Cup team, we've got Lunatic Mirage. Let's take a look at it.
It's Nomad 1.
Yeah, to all my fellow Nomad 1 enjoyers, it is exactly what you wish for.
Yep, it's going to be, a pretty chill jump map at 7.3 stars. It's going to be 210 BPM, and that's going to be the difficulty target for this qualifier, so it should be pretty standard for the most part. A little harder than last year for sure. And for those of you who don't know, Adipir going to be a long-time tournament player, finally getting a shot to map for OWC. With Korean-styled Nomad 1, so it'll be sick. Yeah, thanks to Riot for the replay, by the way.
We're gonna be seeing his name a lot.
Yeah, kind of carried it.
We've also got a new thing we're doing. There's a great map to talk about that because this map has hit sounding made by Midori, who I think a lot of people should be familiar with if you're participating in any way in the mapping sphere. Midori very well known for their quality hit sounding. So we've got a couple of people like that now to also step in and help where some mappers might be too busy to do their own hit sounds and stuff. So yeah.
I don't know how it was in previous years, but getting hit sounders from Uazer as well as a few others was a bit of a pain point, so it's nice to see the team expand so we can actually bring that quality back.
I'm happy not to have to hit on 12 maps anymore. Let's just say that.
Now Midori has to.
Hey.
Well, there's a couple more. It's not just Midori.
Yeah, there's like 3 people.
We'll approach them when we actually get to showcase some of their work.
Good. Any thoughts, Fiery?
This is definitely an Alpha's John Nomad 1, I'll tell you that much. The artist is always like, I don't know why, this artist always lends their songs well to like generic aim maps or awkward aim maps. I always see them in terms of just like that and slot bowling.
For sure. To bring up the scaling for this tournament, so it's gonna feel pretty similar to last year. Last year we already shot the difficulty skill cap way higher than previous years, but it should be something similar like that. Of course, maybe have some maps like Burning Star be outliers, but we'll leave that for later.
Is it gonna be similar? Is it like, I don't want to spoil anything, but I've seen some star rating numbers for grand finals.
Okay, well,
I don't think 9 is a star rating that is common.
Star rating isn't particularly balanced.
Hey, no flaming the PP dubs.
My bad, I'm sorry.
Aren't you one of them?
No.
I mean, it's certainly a lot better.
Um,
We don't get stuff like Hong Kong 6 stars anymore. So,
but we definitely don't get stuff like that.
Wow, this is definitely an aim map.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that works.
I really do like this this map. It's very, very comfortable. It's also very engaging to play. Usually, at least personally, this type of aim no mod one not that interesting. This one really is though. I think it's really fun.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, as far as like nomad ones are concerned, this is fairly standard, and hopefully everyone has a good time on it.
Thank you again to Adapia for the map, and Riot for the replay, and Midori John for the hit sounds. On to Nomad 2.
Yeah,
Going to be
move
some
on
familiar
now.
faces.
Right, we've got Intuition. Well, some familiar faces. We've got collab here between Enon and Henry. We have seen Henry before as a playtester, but it's going to be also their first time mapping, and same with Enon, I believe. First time, at least in a while, if I'm not wrong, that they're mapping for WC. We've been trying to get them in for a while now, so it's nice to see that they have a shot. So we have a little bit of a flow aim stream map here. Pretty, comfortable BPM still, all things considered. Only 190, right?
Exactly what you were talking about, the last Nomad one, where you feel like most of the time they're kind of boring. That's how I feel with this. I really enjoy this map. I think especially later on, the flow feels really comfortable, especially with the BPM. It's just engaging and enjoyable.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the exact same star rating as Nomad 1, by coincidence.
Yes, it is 7.31. Yeah.
Right on target, apparently.
Yeah, this is like really flow heavy. So when you have stream maps, you kind of have to figure out how much stamina versus how much flowing it requires. This is definitely leaning towards the flowing aspect.
Yeah, don't worry. The stamina, we didn't forget about you.
Oh, we didn't.
This is a tech map, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I was going to say this is a speed map, but then I realized that joke is overdone at this point, so...
Oh, it's a speed map.
This is a tech map, but if it was a tech map, you'd be able to play it.
Really?
Oh my!
Somehow I
Fire
really
can play
got
this,
that.
I think. Right?
What's up?
I think Fire can play this.
I'm fiery, definitely.
Sir, I
That's
have
kind of
heartbreaking news for you.
Nah, come on.
Surely, wait,
Some
surely, right?
horrible news.
Wait, I thought you could stream 190.
You can stream
I played the
205.
I played the
He
fifth.
FC'd Uta that one time.
Oh wait, that's so true actually. I FC'd Uda, guys. That means I can stream 200.
I just want to point out that in the 5 days or whatever the Fire's been here, I've heard Dada talk about how he has to do that maybe over 10 times already.
That's Stonehenge play. Stonehenge play.
Yes, you do that.
Yep, that was
gosh,
definitely Nomad too. Good spin, Henry. Keep
Yeah.
I
it
didn't
up.
realize how good his act was.
Thank you again for the map for
He wanted to
Enon and Henry.
assess.
Henry really wanted to assess
Yeah.
this, but a little too hard, fairly. I think the maps are actually a little bit hard. We can keep on topic actually with the map I tried to assess here. With Nomad 3, we've got another familiar mapper. We had them do an original last year, the Sarah song, if you remember. We've got Ajmoska on Imitator. This one is also
Is that
really,
how you
really
pronounce
cool.
his name?
I don't know. I'm going to pretend like it is.
Is that how
I
anyone
apologize if it's
pronounces
not.
that name?
I've always said AJ Mosca, but like maybe I'm tripping.
I've
No,
said
I'm
AJ for my
I'm pretty sure it's
whole
AJ
life.
Mosca.
Where
AJ
is
Mosca
your-
it is.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Anyways,
a very
oh, man.
snappy alt map here. I think it's really, really fun. This type of Nomad 3. I think it's exactly the type that people really, really enjoy. Lots of aim control, but it's not like too complex. Not a lot of complex rhythm or anything here as well. So yeah, this is really fun.
yeah,
It's a pretty direct comparison, like being slightly harder than Artisan's qualifier Nomad 3 last year. And people really like that one, so I hope they like this one as well.
for sure. Like this map is really fun, really nice song. There is like it's like kind of a mix. There's a lot of snapping, but there's also a lot of flow. If you see these kind of 8-note chains, you see like half snap, half flow, so it's like a mixture. But yeah.
Looking over this pool again is so funny, especially after looking heavily on the later pools, because it's so standard. It's so vanilla.
It's a wholesome qualifiers pool.
It's so wholesome.
Yeah.
I think it's important to have some familiar stuff for people to play. I think if you're trying to objectively qualify people into the bracket that's going to determine every opponent they face, I think it's very important that it's very standard, right? Nothing really too weird in this pool. There's maybe one map that's a little spicy, maybe, but
I
it'll
think
be fine.
It's just hard to go unconventional anyways when the pool is so small.
Yeah, that's the main gripe with like making a lot of qualifier pools have like different skill set, is that the pool is too small to like fit everything and not have some, at least, like straight up like we test this and nothing else. Otherwise it's gonna be like spread around 5 different maps, and like nobody really wants that for such a small pool.
Yeah, it is just the same size as last year as well. So it's gonna be 4 nomads, 2 hidden hard rock, and 3 DTs.
We actually tried to. I forgot about this until not that long ago. We tried to have another map in here, right? We tried to have an extra map to see how that would go, but didn't really end up working too well. So
I was oversaturated skill set regardless, so we were like, we'll let it go for now.
Where did you miss?
Where did you miss?
That's a really good combo there.
You just missed the whole slider.
That's crazy.
Okay.
I blinked, my bad.
Oh. Okay, sure.
All right,
Very,
was for
very
Alex.
comfy map though. I really like this one. I think this one is going to end up pretty popular. I think a lot of people enjoy playing this type of thing, and I mean you got a 10 out of 10 map for this type of thing. And let's now move on to Nomad 4, which is also quite standard. Here we've got Nyx Metropolis by I don't know how to say their new name, but this is Arushi. You should be familiar with the mapper. They've also made the actually it's in the background. They've also made the art for this, which is really good to have a mapper and illustrator work on their own project like this too. So yeah.
You guys already know, if you guys have been playing tournaments, like pretty much any open rank tournament or like 4-digit tournament, this guy's made so many custom maps in the last year, and all of them have been straight heat. So for tournament players, like you guys already know, he's back with another map. And shout out to Yip for the replay. Long-time Canadian OWC player, finally decided to take his break and help out with the OWC pools. And he still got it with this replay for sure.
I'll be honest, guys, I think this is the hardest map in the pool.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's pretty hard.
A certain other pool or a certain other map was a bit problematic for a while, but after this, like, what are these sliders?
Yeah. It's pretty tricky for a tech map, yeah.
It is,
but I wouldn't be surprised.
It's an interesting tech map in the sense that, like, it has not 100% uptime, so, like, when you get through the hard parts, if you do FC, you're gonna get, like, pretty well rewarded, because you're gonna get, like, a decent amount of, like, fairly standard combo. Like, you can still miss, but it's very, like, it's a lot easier than the actual, like, the hard parts. And then you have, like, a break, and then you have, like, another hard part, and then, like, a slightly less hard part. Like, it's not 100% uptime, which means, like, it rewards you a lot for hitting the hard parts.
Yeah, there's a lot of cooldown in between all the hard parts, so
yeah,
pretty big score fluctuation that's going to happen here, I think. But yeah, it's not too bad, considering. I mean, the first hard part is like really the only thing you have to focus on for the first half of this, so it's not too bad. I think if you're used to playing this type of tech map, I think it's that's a pretty standard thing.
Right. I will also say that this year we will be exploring a lot of different types of map archetypes, specifically in the consistency aspect. So some maps will be, 100% uptime, always consistent. Some maps will be gradually increasing difficulty. Some maps will be like this, where there's, a lot of downtime in between. But, it kind of spices up the pool and gives people, like, picks, when you're down 5-0 and you need to, like, spice up the match pretty much.
doesn't really come into account into consideration in a qualifier sport because everything, but just for the future.
It'll be later on, yeah.
There's also something unrelated I want to bring up because I forgot we did this. We did this for, I think, every single other World Cup this year, if you watch other modes. A little bit of skin updates for everything. So we also did a slight one for this World Cup. Let us know if you like it or not. We've changed a couple things around, but it should still be pretty familiar.
The main thing I'm noticing is that the stream background is very pink.
Yeah, also.
True.
Pink.
This is so much better than the last year's skin. The arrows are actually like blinding me.
The follow points.
Default follow points, like they have to be like one of one being to actually use them. Like I don't know.
I really don't know how you like them either.
But yeah, this pretty much has a lot of tech element, has a lot of slider tracing, slider reading, has a lot of burst flow as well. So definitely calls upon for you to be really all-rounding at tech.
You notice, I think Yip only missed once, right? Like you had one slider break?
Yeah, the slider break in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good score.
Ridiculous. 99 on this.
Yeah, 99 is crazy.
Yeah, I think the map itself is not that much harder than everything else in the pool, but scoring-wise, probably going to end up the lowest, yeah. As long... Maybe as this one, I don't know if people are going to have people for this map, but here's the spicy one. Let's get into hidden pool now. We've got a map by Wispy, mapping a Toromaro original from the Mania 4K World Cup last year. And this one, yeah, this has some spice. We've got a little bit of the, you know, the Swiss Army knife of like hidden players here. Lots of rhythm, lots of you know, overlap reading. It's pretty tricky. CS5 as well, a little bit unconventional for this type of thing, but yeah, this one is super fun. Oh my god, this map is really good.
Yeah, here's one of the like meatloaf maps where we kind of put a bunch of things in, and like Wispy made a good job of making them work together with the song choice and with the mapping. So like this map has a lot of rhythm, a lot of flow, a couple of like more alti patterns, like 1/6, so even like some form of like speed element, even though it's like very minor. So yeah, like this is one of the maps that we had to like kind of put things together, and hopefully it ends up playing nice for people. So
this was Wispy's first custom for OWC, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna mention
and knocked it out of the park.
It's really cool.
There's one important thing I think when you're watching this is this map is a little bit of a sight read check. When you watch this the first time, it actually looks insane. It requires a couple plays, that's for sure. So
yeah, Wispy also originally a 4-digit tournament player, actually ended up becoming a mapper recently, and you know, if you've seen his rank maps, really kind of out of the park, super nice, and we finally had him for OWC, which is really cool. And yeah, also shout out to Conrad. You guys are familiar with him, Mr. Originally trackpad, now 4-digit D ranker, but he's here for a replay as well. And I remember he was guarding this map for a long time.
I love how you mentioned the trackpad arc, even though that's like 5 years ago.
it's like 8 years probably at this point.
Yeah, like it's 6 years ago.
2016. The
I
trackpad arc it's legacy, bro. It's legacy. Anyways, yeah.
Legacy.
Map is really short, just 2 minutes, and yeah, that's gonna be it. Straight on to Hidden 2, the AR 7.5 pick of the pool.
yeah, I mean, it kind of meant to be Air 8, but ended up a little too easy. So this one, I don't know how people are gonna like this. You look at AR 7.5, it looks a little bit crazy, but song is pretty slow. It doesn't really feel like it's that low. But
Oh, it feels like it's not low. It feels like it's not low.
Here's the aim
I
map.
was gonna say, 'cause even though it's aim and generic, the 7.5 is absolutely demonic.
Yeah. The IIM map of the pool is hit. Shout out to Gibide for the map. Really
Also,
strong Australian area mapper.
first time in OWC as well. Lots of first time people in this pool.
Like really, he wasn't mapping previously?
No.
It's crazy.
I don't think so.
He's done so many Corsace and other tournament maps, but it's awesome to see that he made an appearance here. And yeah.
Also, mandatory anime.
Mandatory,
not
yeah.
exactly
Mamorin is
anime,
more than
but
just anime, okay?
Mandatory
I-
with an asterisk.
I think for like for safety, I'm not gonna say like what it actually is, but let's just say Namarin is being successful doing some other stuff right now.
I know a lot of people are messaging, where's Con in the OWC team? He's test playing. And yeah, he's going to be the resident Air 8 player. You're going to be seeing his name a lot throughout the rest of the tournament.
Oh yeah.
Some
I
of those
think he might do every reading
scores,
replay.
like
Unless Mr. American Hidden Player has something to say about it, but we'll leave that for later.
American
That
Indian
must be
player,
awesome.
Taquito?
Oh.
Congratulations, Taquito. You're now on the test playing team.
Yeah,
Forcefully removed from the USA roster.
that's right. I'm talking about Toy. He's going to replay, what was
No,
the map called?
no. You're talking about Sapphire Ghost, actually?
Oh, true.
That's the OG USA hidden player.
Now we're dogging.
It's not going to be funny when
I don't think anyone watching knows who Sapphire Ghost is.
Sapphire goes too old of a name.
That's
Sapphire
very
Ghost
sad.
might have quit the game before some of these people that are watching the stream
Yeah.
were born.
this is why new players are headed in the wrong way.
I'm so excited. Oh my god.
Wait, these wide angles are actually kind of demon.
Yeah, this map
It's not
is
What's going
good.
on here?
This is the ultimate 300k map. Like you'll probably get decent act like 95, but you'll hold like 200 combo, miss every single ki.
This looks like, the Maze of Vapor. This looks like exactly that, but low AR and more mind blockable.
Yeah,
More
and no
mind-blockable,
streams, no
less
streams.
Yeah. The mythical Maze of Vapor streams where everyone who can play the map just dies on them.
How's the pool so far, Fiery? We haven't gotten your opinion on the last couple maps. How's it looking?
Hidden One looks pretty interesting, honestly. I'm kind of interested to see the scores on that. Everything else has been pretty bog standard generic, so I didn't really have much to say. Moscow having no mod free is always a pleasant surprise, though. He knocks it out of the park with all maps, so.
Yeah, I think that Nomad 4, Hidden 1, and a certain Hard Rock pick are probably going to be lowest scoring.
We'll see.
I wouldn't be too shocked.
Oh, DTs.
I don't know. Have
I'm
you
actually-
seen what people can do nowadays?
We're gonna need a lot of
Wait,
wording
wait,
for
wait,
this
wait, wait,
call.
wait, 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 wait. Why are there two Kinikon scores? And why is one of them NFC?
Wait.
Just assessed.
Wait, they'll go.
Oh, actually, never mind.
What?
You just assessed.
No,
Wait, no.
it's an easy
What?
diff, guys.
What?
Wait, but it says 3 miss.
It's a fake leaderboard.
Wait, that's not even. Wait,
Just assessed.
that's not even the same combo as the. It was 756 on the leaderboard too.
This is not normally
How do you do that?
this very, very
Uh-oh.
insane. Someone check NPC in game.
It's pretty improved.
Seen that before.
It's
Alright,
an easy
Hard
diff, guys.
Rock
Don't worry
1.
about it.
Going to be Lambda by Fruiters, another 4-digit tournament player that became a mapper. But this is going to be the light tech map of the pool. Shout out to Riot for the replay.
Hopefully, just like his 4WC outing, people like this map.
Oh, the
map is
4WC
sick.
incident was kind of funny. Might have been the hardest map in the tournament, but
Okay, well,
this one's definitely a lot easier than that one. But yeah, a lot of flow, a lot of aim, a lot of slider control, and kind of just like snap doubles you'll see a lot in the map later on.
This just looks like a tech map to me more than anything, honestly.
It's mostly like light tech /
Yeah.
mechanics. It's
It's definitely a name now.
another one of
It's
the,
like the Tsukine
meatloaf
Fen.
maps.
It's one of those maps where the skill set you're bad at, you'll say it's that map.
Yeah, it's a name map.
So it's a speed map.
That's
It's a
so
flow map.
what is. It looks like the one
This is
Tsukine
not a
Fen
flow
USO
map.
map, honestly.
Oh, it's the hardest
kinda
part to
is.
all the streams.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if most people are going to miss, it's going to be on some of these demonic flow patterns later in
There's
the.
also a little bit of fake control if you guys can tell. A lot of like doubles, a lot of 5-note burst. So a little bit of rhythm control, but map has a lot going for it.
I'm really curious to see how teams are going to end up doing on this because, as I'm sure you can pick up on, this map kind of has a lot of different skill sets that can be challenging to a lot of people. So I wonder if teams are prepared to have 4 people that happen to be able to play all of this well. Like, personally, I feel like I should be able to play this type of map pretty well, but I can't play this.
Yeah,
it's a lot harder than it seems for me. Like some of the snap aim is kind of crazy, but apparently that's just specific to me because you guys are having issues with other things, right? So
Yeah,
I'm curious.
How demon this map is in general.
yeah,
and it's just 7.1 stars. Yeah, the mods are applied after, so no way this map is like 7.5 stars. The 7.1 stars normal would have been crazy. So it's pretty chill.
Also, song is pretty nice.
Yeah, the song is really good.
I think this is one of 2 songs on this qualifier pool that have like not been mapped for O standard yet.
That's demon. Those cross-screen triples and kick sliders is so demon.
Like some of the aim in here is insane. I don't know if someone on your team gets an FC on this. I think that's very very noteworthy. I think that might be a little bit rare.
I think you might want to buy them some KFC or some McDonald's.
What?
If they get an FC on this.
I
what?
just inspired MREC to get an FC on this.
If the Puna's still here. He's still here. It's not like he died. No, like he's active in the dev team.
For sure. Thank you again to Fruitless for the map, and thank you for Riot, the replay. And on to Hard Rock 2.
I love this map.
Yeah, Hard
this
Rock
map?
2. Also, I believe first time in OWC for
for
Miller.
sure.
I believe so. Maybe they have it a long time ago, but it's going to be a familiar song, I think, for a lot of people. Crystal Illusion. Miller themselves actually mapped this in 2018. And we've got a little bit of a remap here for this. A lot of cut streams, obviously a little bit of precision here. But yeah, very flowy map with a lot of cut streams pretty much. I think that's the simplest way you can describe this. It's very, very comfy if you can play those things.
Yeah, Miller and a couple of other Korean mappers have like this kind of like really nice style for like CS5 kind of flowy maps, like rhythm game songs, stuff like that. And this is like just another really nice take on it.
Yeah, I will say this year, not gonna spoil too much, but let's just say CS 6.5 will be pushed past as we test, harder and harder precision. And yeah, in qualifiers we already have a map that's a little higher, CS 6.7, but you'll be seeing a lot more of that later.
I'll put a CS10 in the map pool. Don't worry, guys.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Don't worry,
maybe-
Gamble by
No more
Fangen is
Gamble.
already in the grand finals.
That's what I'm saying. We need to do that.
Yeah. Anyways, to talk about the mapper, Mila has also made a bunch of custom maps recently for tournaments over the last year. And I know a lot of mappers always ask, how can I map for OWC? And one of the best ways is just to get active, And he's a prime example. Also, he also just loves mapping. If you guys go to OMDB, I think he has there's 15,000 rated maps.
My
god, he's actually demonic.
Okay.
0.5 rating.
If you rate every map, do you love mapping or do you love yapping? Real question.
Whoa.
This guy has never rated a map below 2.5 in his life.
He's the ultimate map player, map judger. But he never rates anything low, yeah.
He only rates
Maybe
things
he's wholesome.
2.5 or above.
Yeah,
He's
it's
just
crazy.
wholesome. Like we got too
Anyways.
much hate in our lives. Just
Yeah.
be wholesome. Just rate maps.
Thank you for
You're right.
the
You should take
map and
that.
replay.
You should take that to heart whenever you're discussing
Mhm.
sports teams. I'm just saying.
T1.
Yeah, you should.
All right, let's not get into that.
You should.
Let's move on to the DT pool here.
Uh,
We've got something very familiar. Another bit of a remap from an old ranked map from, I don't know, 2016 or something. We've got Ice Tray on a Western song. Very, very comfortable. I think here going for a little bit of a callback to like old style, Monster Cat type mapping, right? Like 2014 type stuff. Yeah.
This is you can either call this the final alt map in the pool, or you can just call this a fast aim map. It kind of fits both. The patterning is really kind of old style and really shape reliant, as you'll see later on. Yeah, it's a pretty cool map. Shout out to Ice Tray, always delivering on these customs.
Okay, I'm sorry. We mentioned OMDB and not voting under 2.5. And Dada, I think you should take that to heart with a certain KTG star map. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay,
I nominated that map.
Whatever. Not right now.
We got the RDM going on in chat already.
But yeah, this map is also really short. Only 2 minutes. As there's some longer maps in the pool, but overall, since I think qualifiers is still you play it twice, right?
Yeah, I believe that.
So yeah, didn't want to have too many long maps. Not gonna allude to anything yet.
Okay.
It's like it's compact aim essentially what he says, and then with the BPM, like it's hard to single tap even if
Yeah,
you're
it's
like
really
a
hard
top
to
single
single
tapper. So you're probably like probably confined to alt it unless you're like Daraban, like Nissan, like other like prolific single tappers.
But this is
Long as
definitely
they're,
like
Incredible.
gonna feel a lot different than Nomad 3. Also, I believe it's 10.3, so a little bit of reading in the pool.
It's just pretty generic. It's good. This I think is kind of
DT2 is
training.
coming.
Oh no.
Well,
All right.
I mean,
Thank
we
you for
always
this
gotta
one.
have a map like this one. So here's DT2.
Yeah.
Should be
Where's the tapping in the pool?
familiar artist here.
Sheldon combo.
Stamina players, we didn't forget about you.
I
Yeah.
love speed so much.
2000 combo
Yeah.
in 3
This
minutes.
is the nuke map. So if you can't play best streams, this might do a lot of work on your score. But yeah, we need some tapping in this pool for sure.
Honestly,
shred.
it's kind of a reading map though, if you really think about
Yeah,
it.
it's
Like,
shred.
You just reminded me of test playing sessions.
I think it's too easy, Dada.
I think it's too easy actually. Only 7.21 stars.
Don't make me. I'm pretty sure the stream has soundboards disabled, but don't make me press the jumper button.
Not again, not again. L crash out, L crash out.
Have we gotten a tofu map? I don't think so. Not in
Oh
this
yeah,
pool.
I think.
Wait, Daddy, you
No, we
failed.
don't-
No
we don't
tofu
get
map.
one. Tohu.
It's
Oh.
Toho.
This guy is saying
sorry.
Tohu.
My bad.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Yeah.
pressing the jumper button.
All right, see
Yeah.
you. Dada.
Yeah.
Thank you for Neto for this map. Was also a returning mapper. They've done a lot of pretty consistent work over the years as well. So nice to have them back again. And we have Replay by Jackson here also, who's kind of been very crucial. One of our local speed players.
This is my favorite NorCal speed player. Thank you,
None
Jackson.
of us in this call are ever playing this, so
I love this guy
This is
so
my
much.
NorCal DT speed carry. Thank you, Jackson.
Yeah. Do you guys remember Battle of Hong Kong?
No,
From
I
Bethesda?
don't. No, I don't.
This is like the spiritual successor.
yeah, it's harder. It's harder than it's 7.2.
It's definitely harder
6.8
as
or
well,
whatever.
yeah.
So it's harder than Hong Kong. Yeah.
And Hong Kong was Grand Finals DT2 2 years ago. That just shows how much speed has power crept in the last 2 years.
And this map, I think, is a great demonstration of how you kind of need to adapt to pretty much everyone using rapid trigger now. I think.
Yeah.
It just makes more sense to push that skill set a lot more than we were previously. I also think last year, I think in terms of speed and stamina type maps, I think we undershot it a little bit, right? Over the course of the entire tournament. So I think
tapping felt easy.
we're pretty aware of now. I think so. We're gonna try to course correct. This I think being a pretty visible demonstration of that. You got a lot of stamina here for qualifiers, so.
Finally, another map I can add to my tapping training collection.
I just know one guy is gonna double tap FC this map though. Somebody's got it in their hearts. Somebody's here to do it.
They
Sudi, I'm
deserve
thinking Sudi on this.
their 550k with like 67i. They deserve it.
Somebody's got it. Alright, and DT3.
Yeah, some more familiar mappers on DT3 here. We've got I'm still never gonna say that. It's Nissan and Mount, I believe, right? Who helped a little bit with this map. We're returning Brazilian mappers.
duo.
We've got Transient by Annabelle. It's gonna be a little bit more of an aim and speed focused pick, right?
Yeah, it's like, I think we were saying it was like 30% aim, 70% speed. So all the speed players will say it's aim, and all the aim players will say it's speed.
Well, you
Basically,
know, it kind of is speed.
It kind of is just speed.
I'm gonna pull out the pattern that kills
It is-
Curtis, and
It's
then
284.
Yeah, it is 284.
It's 7.7
definitely.
stars.
And yeah, shout out to Ririan for the replay, resident Canadian speed player. That's not named Curtis Dash.
One that can hit jumps.
One kick.
Oh, one that can hit
squares.
jumps.
For sure.
Squares is the real one, yeah.
Well, there's no squares so far in this, so.
Curtis isn't even playing and still can't avoid the flame.
As long
Oh,
as
he
you're
deserves
here,
it.
I think Curtis is not safe. So
This isn't. This is not a reading map.
Oh, it's a reading map
It's
for sure.
10.3.
It is
10.3
10.3.
reading to you outside of like high AR reading that I don't know what to say.
All of you like need new glasses.
Yeah.
how is
Anyways.
the 284 BPM map not going to be 10.3? though?
If
You can't really
10.3
have this any lower.
If 10.3 is too high to read, you might have a bit of a rude wake up call.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had that rude wake up call every day for the last like 7 years.
AR11 Grand Finals is coming. Don't you worry.
No, it's not.
Oh no, it's not.
Not coming.
Over my dead body. Thank you. Very
Yeah.
much.
I will say, to follow up on Alex's point, one of the biggest problems from last year that we noticed is that we felt that the tapping maps were just too easy overall compared to the gimmick maps we were putting in. So the tapping should feel pretty hard this year. I'm not gonna say too much about what we have in the later stages, but you guys can look
Everyone-
forward to it.
Everyone noticed that every tapping map that like conformed to the star rating of the pool. By the way, Curtis dies there. Every star, every speed map that conformed to the star rating is like too easy because speed maps, whether you like to admit it or not, were like really like inflated star rating wise for a couple of reasons. Obviously, they're trying to fix those reasons in the PvP reworks, but like we need to go higher to match the difficulty.
We need to go
of
higher,
those
yeah.
sets.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, thank you guys all for the showcase. That's going to be the wrap for qualifiers. As always, if you guys have any feedback, feel free to type it in the Mappool feedback channel or DM any of the Mappoolers, and we'll make sure that your voice is heard.
Yeah, you can DM us nice things. Prepare for PvP
Yeah.
in the feedback channel. as
If you want to
usual.
fight somebody, Dada's DMs are open. That's all I'm going to say.
You don't need to DM me. Just ping me in the channel. I will reply with.
Oh
we
no,
need to
he'll
kill
fight.
you with hammers.
Now
Like,
ping him
yeah,
on
I'll
Twitter.
reply.
Highlighted him on Twitter. That also works.
Sorry guys, I'm on Blue Sky now.
Oh yeah, my bad. Forgot we all moved.
Yeah, well, pretty consistent pool here, I think. I'm pretty happy with it personally. I think the quality of it is quite high. Maps ended up in a nice place. We got to showcase a lot of new mappers, and replays from a lot of our newer test players as well. We didn't really get a chance to talk about that too much, but we've also expanded a lot on our playtesting team. I'm hoping they can all get a spot on the showcase at some point, so you'll be seeing some different names this year.
For sure.
Let me answer just one chat question. Someone, my face, your face says, wait, I don't know why there's no tiebreaker in free mod. Can someone explain? Well, it's qualifier pools, so there's no tie to be broken, right? So no tiebreaker there. Nobody ties. Well, I hope nobody ties, but that's theoretically possible. Even
That would be phenomenal.
yeah. And for free mods, because like free mod like mechanics don't really like lend well to qualifiers because you can't really like overmod as a response to anything. You can't really like balance skill sets properly in free mod when it comes to like having as few maps as you do in qualifiers, and also like having like if you overmod too much, like it makes it essentially so that you can't really like have a consistent strategy because you don't have the information that the other team what the other teams are doing. So like you need to overmod because you're panicking that this map is like too easy, so you need to like get more score that way, but like you don't know what the other teams are doing. If they're gonna overmod, they're not gonna overmod. It's some like it adds too many wrenches to the equation. So that's why we take out free mod in qualifiers and tiebreaker. Yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, one more thing. People are asking for prediction stream. I'm pretty sure Corsace is going to be hosted by Dio with familiar faces like T1G, Chilia Pear, Sad Shiba, and I forget who's the last guy? I don't remember who last. Miles, sorry. So they will be doing the showcase the prediction stream very soon. I'm pretty sure they said right after, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thanks again for everyone. Thank you to Fire Rage and Wixinator for joining us on this
mention one more
showcase.
thing here.
Go for it.
There's gonna be originals in every single pool this year. I didn't get to talk about that, but yeah, every single pool after this one. Obviously, there's no qualifiers because it's not streamed. So if you like that kind of thing, Make sure you tune in every single week. We also have, I mean, if you've been watching other modes, we've expanded our design team quite significantly. We're doing a lot more stuff that some of the other modes have already gotten to showcase a little bit. It's going to be the first time for OS World Cup to showcase the level at what our design team does nowadays. So I look forward to being able to showcase a lot of cool stuff to you guys very soon. Yeah, that's it. Anything else?
No,
think it's
thank you
awesome.
for hosting.
No, yeah.
I think that does it for us.
Pool.
I'm so excited to see how all these teams place. I mean,
Yeah.
getting so many people, 65 teams. That's crazy.
Oh, one more thing. Pick'ems, yeah. Hopefully, I think Hollow Watcher literally just
Pick'em.
said he's going to open it soon, so make sure to do them because they're always really fun. And yeah.
You get a badge for first place.
Who won last year?
I don't know.
Pick'em 2023 Osu.
It was a person, I will tell you that much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It was Zolex. I have no idea who this is.
Well,
Osu's-
they have a badge.
Wow.
now.
They won pick'ems. You should know.
Yeah, they won Pick'ems.
Respect on his name.
That could be you.
Their name.
That could be you.
Well, we're gonna wrap things up now. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and good luck to anyone playing. 65 teams, again, a crazy number. It sounds a little bit insane saying it. I think the highest we had last year was like 51 or something, 52. A lot of more teams, a lot of new names that are gonna be playing. So best of luck, and hopefully we get some new teams qualifying in OWC. At least some new names on some of the teams that we're used to seeing. And yeah, it's nice to kick off the tournament. We hope to see you guys for the next 6 weeks, 7 weeks. It's gonna be a great time. Thanks for watching, everybody.
See you guys next week.
Bye.